Hey everybody, I want to wisdom here. This is kind of awkward. It's 5:38 a.m. I've 5:39. Not that it matters. Friday night, Saturday morning, whatever you want to call it. I've had a lot of people throughout, the past couple of years always say I should play Minecraft, should check it out, should do videos and uploads and everything on it. I had never touched the game until, I don't know, just a couple weeks ago. I got the iPad mini, of course, just kind of right before going off to E3, cover Skylander Swap Force. Last couple of days, though, my nephew and I have actually been playing it. It's just a free version, just kind of checking it out. You can't really save your progress, which sucks. We've done some pretty cool stuff. That said, what we've done the last couple of days has been really good. Somehow we've been able to sustain it. I am filming this in the dark, just to try, not in the game, but literally my room is dark. I'm trying to do this as best I can. It's going to be really awkward. I'm actually not looking at the iPad. I'm kind of looking through the camera. But what we did, we started out, and I'm going to be hitting the wrong buttons a lot just because I'm looking through a camera. Initially, we come in, we started out. He built this little safe house for us, basically to keep us from getting eaten by the zombies. Kind of did some tunneling and whatnot, and I started building an exterior wall. You never know how long you're going to play. We've probably got, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours in on this right now. Came in and I just, the game spawned us this time, like right in what we call the shadow regions. It's like this waterfall off the giant mountain, and essentially you launch in the daytime, but there's a ton of zombies near you. I started building, walls, just kind of, we were joking around, taking away their territory, basically. You can kind of see we've got, quite a bit of territory here. If you look up that direction, you kind of see, actually I don't know if you do, let me try to focus this a little better maybe. Okay, now it's coming into view right where my thumb is, i.e. the dark spot that's moving up and down. If you note, there's like those torches up on that hill. One time I was just messing around. I told him I was going to go, evade zombies and climb, a mountain. This is the small mountain. I actually did climb it. I just rampantly stuck torches, including at the top of it. You can kind of see them there. We went back later and actually built this elaborate, way to climb it. Essentially, throughout this video, you'll see me refer to like the short mountain. That's this one. It's really the medium-sized one. And then right up here, this giant flipping thing is like what we call zombie headquarters. It's got the shadow region. It kind of looks like the Death Star underneath it. Coming up, you can barely make it out, but if you see like 2 bricks floating in the sky, what we were doing today, before he got disconnected, I was joining his game Wi-Fi. So we're afraid we're going to lose our progress, but it's actually a sky bridge, just randomly floating in the air, and it's pretty sweet. But again, we were right there in the safe house. This is just a look at the expanse of our castle. We've got tunnels that actually go everywhere, to the top of both mountains. All the tunnels interconnect in some way or another. Escape tunnels, some to the ocean. I didn't mean to throw ice down. I'm trying to actually look over the camera now. This is really, really strange. But that was the first little segment of our castle, and then we decided to make it bigger, so we did. And we came out all the flipping way over here. You can kind of get a look at the walls there, the original ones. Coming in, again, there's our little safe house. He likes to put the ice blocks up, or glass. I'm really not sure what it is. We call it ice, but we use them kind of like for windows. Coming around, you can kind of see, again, the expanse of just our castle. And again, there's a giant, you get a good look at the sky bridge there. Come over here. He actually, last night, I tunneled, and of course, my progress wasn't saved since I connected his game. But he actually filled in like all the low-lying areas with this brick pad you see there. we'll come in now and actually go into the next room of our main castle. My apologies again if you can't really see this. It's really awkward to film it, but we kept going. We decided it still wasn't big enough, so we made an even more expansive castle. Coming down this way, I mean, this place is massive. We kept encroaching on the zombie territory. I feel like we kind of ran them off of that mountain. If you look up this way, we have this other mountain here. The medium mountain you can no longer see. This is the giant zombie one. Note our torches marking our territory. And then this is a little dinky short one, which we of course also conquered and burrowed, and you know, have tunnels and ladders all over the place. Let's see. Today, after work, what we did is actually, you know, connect everything to the ocean. And then work on the sky bridge. You can get a really good look at it there. I don't know what the deal is. My nephew would fall off that and would like kill him instantly. I could literally fall. I mean, I'd be trying to place blocks and just like slip, and it wouldn't do anything to me. Not quite sure why, but that's the way it went. That said, you know, why don't we just start out here. What we did, and keep in mind what I'm going to show you is like the giant zombie mountain we referred to it as. I actually built ladders all the way. I spent a ton of time defacing their mountain, and that ladder right there actually goes all the way to the top. The problem is it's really hard to climb because you fall off, particularly in this situation. So what I will do is come in here and to one of our little tunnels. And again, bear with me, it's kind of hard to see. I'm wanting to, there we go, close the door. Let's see, I'm trying also to remember the tunnel system we set up. It's quite complicated. Let's see here, this I believe is what I want to take to the very top. Let me switch to the pickaxe. The zombies have been coming in the tunnels here lately. Okay. Just bear with me, it's a really, really, really long ladder here. I think it's like the third tallest in this round, actually. Okay, we are out. Right here, you can see I kind of built this castle, or we call it the cabin, actually. I built it, I defaced their mountain more. Those ladders actually take you to the very top where we have a tunnel. Another tunnel that actually connects with all the others. But what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to walk on this platform. It's actually the side of our little mountain cabin. I started, okay, now it's taking health away from me, but used to I could fall off this into the ocean, onto the ground, into the sand, and I would just never lose health. I've got a low battery on the camera, but I started building this with brick, and then I thought, you know, since I can do this, I just as well use the eyes or the see-through ones, and then you can kind of look below you. But I'll walk you over this way, and let's see here. Looking straight down, you can see the expanse of our castle. It's pretty insane. There's a good look at it. Again, we are high up. You can kind of see now, looking back, this is the leftmost region of our sky bridge before, you know, kind of ended it for the night. All those torches, again, that's the very, very top of the zombie mountain there. And again, looking down, you can kind of see the expanse of our castle. You actually can't see all of it. Just because it's so large, but you get an idea. I tried to put a lot of torches up, and then we are still above it. My nephew built an upstairs area for our castle that I'll show you here in a second. Here's a good look looking back. Again, right here where you see like those, I think where my thumb is, you can actually see like the windows. Put those on the side of our cabin. Actually, now I'm going to take you out towards the ocean. If we fall off this, we are up a creek without a paddle. But, you know, since there's no torches, I don't know if you can see much. Right down below us, we're looking back at our castle. That's a little upstairs area my nephew built. Not sure how well you can see it. Basically, that little lit area. This is really high up again, but let me see here. Let me grab a torch for you. Okay, that's not going to make a lot of difference, but down below me you can kind of see the line. I can see it well on the iPad. It's kind of hard in the camera, but right through this block you can kind of see like the yellow color. That's the sand, and then there's a blue, which it looks black through here. Speaking of blue, the sun is starting to shine in the window. But there's the other side of Zombie Mountain, if you will. This is kind of where we ended off. It goes way out here. I'm just afraid that I'll fall if I go, mainly due to the fact that I'm filming in a dark room with the camera right in front of my face. But take my word for it, down there I think you can kind of see it. It's through that stone you start to see like the blue. That's actually the ocean. We'll go ahead and come back this way. Again, this is probably going to be horrible conditions, you know, as far as like filming and what you're actually going to see. If it was daytime, this would be really cool. I might wait it out. I don't know how long it really takes. Usually at nighttime, we're either in the castle or I'm like burrowing, making ridiculous tunnels. Like I said, I don't know how many tunnels we have, but they all connect. It's pretty ridiculous. Let's see here. I guess I can show you around the little cabin here. Alright, where's the door? There's our door. And right here, so I'm inside our little mountain retreat, if you will. We like to use the ice blocks or glass, whatever they are. That way when the zombies come in and they start trying to get in, you can watch and laugh at them. If you note, right there, built some ladders. 2 of them, one for me, one for him. There's probably zombies up here and we'll die, but, you know, what the heck. Okay, it's getting really hard for me to see with the camera. Let's see here. Got so many tunnels, it's hard to keep track of them all. Okay. You can kind of hear the torches. I've never really noticed that before. Looking down that way, I think that is the trail I made to this mountain. That was the original way we came up. Where are these tunnels at? I really need the sun to come up. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to look around the camera and it's not working well. Anyway, this is about the highest point in the game. I actually threw up an ice block on top of a tree to make it official. Just showed you that one. Let's see. No, I've got some somewhere. Nope, that's the way we came in. Ah, here's one of them. This is actually the one I took you in, but we will mess around in here, I guess. Since it's actually taking my health away now, I'm kind of slip sliding the ladder a little. Let's see, what do we want to do? Okay, so that's the way we came in. Let's just go ahead and exit out, I guess. And bear with me here, I know you probably can't see much. Now it's sunny. You know what, I tell you what, let's, since there's sun, I'm gonna go ahead and take you to that ice bridge, or sky bridge, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty sad I know my way around it this well, you know. It's been like a labor of love here lately. I think all that noise, we're like right on the inside of that like darkest part of the mountain right now. I assume that's what that is. Anyway, here we are. It's daytime. I'm going to take you over to the sky bridge. I don't know why that's taking my health away. I kid you not, earlier, like at work, after the day was done, my nephew would do that, and it would, like, you know, kill him instantly when he fell off here. But I could literally just, like, walk off this right now, and it would do nothing to me. Don't know if it's because I was a secondary person or what, but here's a look back. Again, that's our little cabin right there where the glass blocks are. That's that brick pad I referenced that he built. You can see our original safe house. Castle expands all the way back over there to that medium mountain. This is the tall portion of our castle. I'll take you out this way now. I'm mainly just recording this. One, people have always asked me to do Minecraft stuff, and two, he could not connect to me. And I'm afraid we're going to lose this. I guess I could keep this progress if I played a little bit every day, but, you know, he couldn't join me. That said, there is the ocean. There's like a little hilltop over here. There's looking back. Again, this is just kind of like, you can see right up there in the nighttime, I said that ice block. And then I had a brick with a torch. That's actually that tallest point on that zombie mountain. That's kind of like the Death Star end of it. It's always shady over there. Tell you what, let's just do the diving board. This will probably kill me. As the second player, it wasn't doing anything to me, regardless of if I landed in water, land, sand. We're going to jump down here. Alright, so since we're in the water, it didn't do jack to us, but I'll come in. You can see like our giant wall right over there. That is our castle. That glass block area is the second story my nephew built. He spent a lot of time on that. I'll take you over there. Right here, this is a little entryway I made. I actually came about it this other direction. This is a zombie trap I made. They tend to come into this one quite a bit. Maybe because I didn't put a door on one of the sand pits. Or at least this way. That's what I call the sand pit. That seems to be where they come. You can see the sky bridge in that angle. That's kind of cool. Anyway, we need to come all the way over here. Sheep got down here. It probably came in through that little bridge as well. This is the tunnel that will take me up inside our castle, right basically at the main zombie wall, like our biggest one. You can see it right there. Again, there's that sky bridge I told you about. You get an idea of how high up that is. Just this is like our huge castle wall. And then there's that giant mountain. And then there's the sky bridge, which is pretty sweet looking. That said, I will take you now to the upstairs area my nephew made. I believe we can get there this way. It's been a while since I came up here. And it's kind of hard with the camera again, my apologies there. Alright, so here's a look at our castle from this vantage point. Again, this is like the farthest extremity out, kind of like in the flatlands, if you will. That's our original second wall. There's our first wall. This is kind of the expanse. That's the ladder that goes all the way up Zombie Mountain. That brick you see right there is actually part of the cabin, but it goes from there all the way up, and then of course we have the tunnel inside. But right here, if I jump in, let's see here. Yeah, this is what we wanted to do. This is a little upstairs nook my nephew built. We could kind of stand in here. You can see all the zombies, particularly over here, trying to get in our castle. That was kind of cool. Did a pretty dang good job on that one. I like to put the viewing blocks on it. Let's go ahead. I can't believe that's taking health away. Well, that's not where I want to be. This is that tunnel I just came out of. It's the one that runs to the ocean. Of course, I've shown you that. Let's go ahead. Trying to think where the closest tunnel is that I can show you. I'll just take this door. Alright, so again, this gives you an idea of like the expanse of this massive, massive castle. And again, there's the giant mountain. I mean, it's the tallest mountain in the game by a long shot, at least in this area. And then there's some of our sky bridge. The red dots are actually just the bricks I kind of use to like mark the ends with torches. Mainly so when we were constructing it at nighttime, we'd be less likely to fall. Let's see here. Trying to think which tunnel I did. That would take us where I want to show you. Okay, that was like one of our first tunnels right there. My nephew mainly dug that one. Okay, I know this one does something cool. I just can't remember what. I just remember I framed one with ice. Tell you what, let's go down here and find out. This is going to be high quality video. Yeah, I really don't remember where it goes. We're just going to walk around and see where we wind up. I think that would connect back with some other tunnels in our castle. This pops out under a tree, probably Zombieland. Yep. I have a really hard time getting back in the holes too. Particularly when I have a camera in front of me. Okay, well, we're not going to be doing that. Here's a doorway to a tunnel. We'll seek refuge here. Yeah, you can't really see jack through the camera right now. That's the other bad thing. This game, it leaves like the smudges on the screen, and then that blurs your vision. If we had a little more light, it's not as bad. But I think this may take us all the way to the top of this mountain. Pretty long ladder. I think this will be the shorter, well, the medium. Oh, geez, this happens all the time. I think it'll be the medium mountain. Yeah, okay, right over there is like the super tall zombie mountain. So this is our medium mountain tunnel. One of them, I think we've got several. There's like a little over there, it gets slightly higher behind a tree, which you can't even see. Let me help you out. Well, yeah, that's not really doing anything for you. Anyway, I put a torch right over here where my thumb is sliding in and out. That's a little tree. That's basically the high point here. Again, looking back that way, you've got the zombie mountain. Let's just back through here again. You get an idea how tall this tunnel is we've yet to hit. And there we are at the bottom. So, bear in mind, we have everything connected. And when I say everything, I mean like I can go from the farthest region that we've explored to the ocean, all underground in a tunnel, and it's connected. It's pretty cool, I have to say. This one, is this just where I was? Or is this another? This may be another outlet point. I don't know. It's another ridiculously long tunnel. Let's see here. Is that going to be the tree again? I think it is. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, I gotta orient myself now. Okay. Really wish it was daytime. And again, I realize you can't really see much of anything aside from like brown streaking by. That's just, this is a really long tunnel, so. I don't know, let me just break this and try to get us somewhere. Okay, right, well. Really hate coming out under the trees. This is, I believe, the shorter one. Not the shortest mountain, but like the medium-sized one. Yeah, that's pretty much the pinnacle of that one. Let me walk you over this way, we'll see what's going on. I think our castle view will be this way. Those trees really get annoying. Yeah, that's the ocean, and then that is the giant zombie mountain. So yeah, this is the medium one, farthest away from our castle. I think this tunnel is one. No, that's the one we just came out of, isn't it? We've got a better one somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, this is the good one. Okay, let's. I think we've got so many of them. I think this might be one of the ones my nephew started. Not really sure. We'll get to the bottom and we'll figure something out. Let's just see where we can go, I guess. Alright, so the camera actually maxed out on the card. It cuts off after a couple of minutes, but that one took us out way on the beach. Past our ocean entry. This is a little one I think the zombies come in. Let me just drop down here. There's that stupid sheep. You really need him out of my way. Alright, so this will take us back. You know the drill in this tunnel now. Should put us out right at the zombie wall. That's where we're at. We'll come in this door for a change. And again, that's kind of like the main zombie wall over there. There's my nephew's second story. That's a look at the sky bridge. We took you up this one. There's so many ways I can take you up that mountain. It's ridiculous. Actually, I'm going to run you over here and get back to that medium mountain we were just at by way of the tunnel. If I don't fall in one. Let's see. Yeah, so there is your Death Star zombie headquarter mountain, and then that's the medium one. That's where that little ice tunnel takes you. I think that one interconnects with everything. Let's see here. There's a ice tree my nephew built. That's kind of cool. It was actually originally a tree, and then we just started replacing it with ice. Anyway, this is our outskirts here. I built this little trail here. This was that kind of challenge I did in the night. I just ran out and started marking territory. Not in this much detail, but I basically built this ladder. I built one for me, one for him. And it goes right up the side of this mountain, which was a slap in the face of all zombies. I think I put a door over here, didn't I? Yeah. So we'll take this door. Wait, does this not go anywhere? Okay, well that's a bummer. Well, My apologies there. We'll close that. I have a doorway somewhere here that leads into like an enclosed ladder, but can't move for some reason. Alright. We'll just take this. We're probably going to die up here. It gets real treacherous. Again, my biggest issue right now is I have a camera in front of me. But this is, again, the main reason I don't do much 3DS stuff. It's really hard to shoot. I have thought about getting a capture card. I probably will, actually. Well, I can't see jack. Okay. There is a view. I think I'm on a tree now. But there is a view back at our castle. Just from that little vantage point. We can go all the way up there. I've got a tunnel and another ladder. But I'm just going to walk through here. There's probably going to be some zombies for you. And we'll see if we can't make it back to the castle and just end the video. If I don't kill myself first. You know. The question now is, where did I put that emergency ladder? And the answer is, I don't know. And that's a bad thing. Really easy to get disoriented right now. I think that'll get me in. That was one of the times I barely escaped the zombies. I'm surprised there aren't any right now. This area, this little corner seems to be like a huge hot spot for them. But there you go. I know it's really dark over that way. I've got like, I haven't shown you half of what we have in here, which is a sad thing. But the main thing I wanted to record, just in case, you know, we like lose this, you know, my nephew can't connect or something. But we took over all mountains, the short one, the medium one, and the giant zombie headquarter one. We have ladders and tunnels. The ladders go all the way up the side of the tallest mountain, all the way up the side of the medium mountain. The short mountain, there wasn't really much point in that. We just stuck to the tunnel. Tunnels that go all the way up to the apex of both mountains. All our tunnels interconnect. We've got the one that goes to the beach house. We've got the little cabin on Zombie Mountain. We've got the ice tree over here. Again, it all started with this little tiny cabin that you kind of see outlined here. I'll put a torch on it for you. You see that doorway? My nephew built that one. And then I started on a wall, he started on a tunnel, and it turned into this massive thing. But where we left off, basically, you know, we dug out to the ocean. He continued tunneling through the beach, way the heck out there. That's kind of when the camera died. It was just basically me walking in a dark tunnel, so I didn't really feel the need that you missed much. But again, you know, this is kind of like the small, medium mountain wall just out that door. We climbed that ladder. Here's our original cabin. Tunnels all over the place. There's the zombie mountain. Again, the main thing we were working on now is just that like sky bridge. We'll come in here. This was our original castle wall. You can just kind of see modest 2-brick construction. Right there where it gets taller, that was actually, of course, because there was a cliffside, we had to modify things. My nephew did this awesome brickwork here, took out all the low spots, you know, and cleaned them up. Let's see here. That was our barbecue pit for sheep and stuff. Tunnels are everywhere. This is like the big, you know, far wall now. This one right here, the tallest wall, that is our zombie apocalypse wall. It's basically, I don't remember how many bricks. I think it was like 10 at least in most places. Those ice blocks up there, that's the little second story my nephew built. If you look all the way up, that is again our, but you can't even see it now, but that's that little sky bridge we did. So again, I've had tons and tons and tons of people, basically ever since I've been on YouTube and had subscribers. It was, hey, you should do Minecraft, why don't you make Minecraft videos? And I always told people I've never played the game, never touched it. I think a lot of times people don't believe me. That was true. Literally just basically like this past 2 weeks or so, when I was out of town, you know, for 4th of July, we kind of played some of it. hotel's Wi-Fi was horrible. We had a heck of a time staying connected there, but back at work and here at the house, everything was doing pretty well. So that said, I'm afraid we may lose this one. I wanted to record this not only for my nephew. He was really proud of this. I am too. It's pretty dadgum sweet. Wanted to record it for him, and then of course just mainly everybody that said, hey, you need to do Minecraft. So now you have something. It's probably not what you wanted to see. You probably wanted to see like the real game and storing items and that stuff. But again, this is the free pocket edition. It's basically like, we did survival. You've got creative and survival, so there are zombies here. You didn't see any, but you heard them. There's a look at our sky bridge one more time, which was awesome. I was actually, what I was planning on doing, if we get reconnected, I'll do it. I was going to build basically the stairway to heaven, and I was going to have the glass or ice blocks actually run from this brick pad that he built, and or now that you can see the brick pad he built, and I was going to just basically build this giant like glass block staircase ladder way. I was first going to start with a ladder, like basically, what would it be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 blocks, and have the middle hollow, and just like have a ladder run up the middle. It'd be like an elevator essentially in this game. And then from that elevator I was actually going to break out blocks and start building a staircase. May still do it, I don't know. I kind of want my nephew to be involved because I know he'd enjoy it. But again, this is Minecraft, the Pocket Edition. I can see why everybody told me to do it. It is pretty fun. What sucks here is you don't have a save state. I'm not sure that the pay to do like the $7 one, which I think is all that comes up in the App Store. I'm not sure it has a save state either. I could play it on the computer. I just couldn't capture it. It'd be something ridiculous like this where I'm filming a screen. But who knows, it may happen. That said, for everybody that wanted me to do it, you get an idea here. Again, I haven't shown you half the tunnels. We probably got like 18, I think, when I counted. And they're all really, really good. And then, of course, they interconnect, so it's insane. It's like a little labyrinth. But big highlights were our sky bridge, and then just, of course, the overall scope of the castle, the zombie wall, and then, of course, that little upstairs area you can see up there my nephew built. But again, hopefully you enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. I really wish you could save this. And their Wi-Fi, like the way they connect, could be a lot better. Kind of if it was just polished a little bit more, kind of like a 3DS game or something. I mean, this would be really cool. That said, it's a ton of fun. It just sucks to have done all this and you like have to, lose your progress and start over and whatnot. But like I said, I had a ton of people want to see it. Again, I didn't realize you probably wanted to see like from scratch, etc. But this took a ton of time to build. I'm very, very meticulous. My nephew's actually really good at it too. And again, just an idea you get from the sky bridge. I was going to take that, stairway to heaven, etc. So that said, if we get to play more and do some cool stuff, I may record it again, not only for you to see, but for myself and my nephew to remember it. But questions, comments, you can ask here on YouTube. For a quicker response, I suggest use the blog link at the top of the video description box. Or you can just head over to the blog, oneofwisdom.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, we will catch you later.